What's good, YouTube? Today we got another 1v1 basketball versus my boy Zach. And I know we were thinking, they're like, how many times can these dudes play each other 1v1? Honestly, my honest answer, I don't have an answer. I'm gonna probably keep to continue to play him 1v1 until I get someone else on the channel, bro. Hopefully soon, bro, but I don't know. We'll see. So, but I want to say this is either 3 or 4, like the 3rd or 4th time that we played each other that I've recorded. At least we played each other multiple times, but I mean, I think this was probably our best 1v1 so far. It was literally neck and neck, and Zach actually played defense, which he's not very. I'm not saying he's bad at defense, but like he don't really play defense. He kind of mainly focus on offense, which makes him pretty. If he was a two-way player, I'd be like, dang, okay. But he surprises me sometimes when he plays defense because he has a pretty high IQ, no glaze or anything. But unfortunately, I think his IQ is a lot higher than mine. So, but hey, man, I still be catching dubs. Let me just say that. But he gets it's a rough start for your boy. He goes up 1-0 with that clean layup. And I know I've been trying to preach and just constantly keep saying that I'm going to push out content, which I have been, but it hasn't been as fluid as it usually is. I usually record a few videos and then I'll edit them and then I'll post them. And I'm trying to like be consistent, posting like every other day. But unfortunately, that has not been happening. So I've been posting and then like kind of letting a few days pass by and then I'll post again and rinse and repeat. And like a few times I have been posting like every other day, but for the most part, now that we're getting towards the end of the year, I haven't really been posting like that, unfortunately. So I don't know how I'm gonna change that. We'll see. I'm gonna try. I try to get more. What's the word? Just different content rather than recording the same video over and over and over again. Because like these 1v1s with him, they get very intense, which is cool, and I enjoy doing them. But like, for someone that's trying to watch me, it's like, dang, you 1v1 the same dude every single time. It's like, let's see someone else at least. Like if I can like 1v1 one of my boys like Anthony, or if I can 1v1 like my other boy that I haven't been able to do. But a lot of the times as well, like we'll 1v1 like off camera, but I don't record because usually I like to see us at like 100%. And sometimes like one of my boys isn't, like he hasn't played in a bit, and like don't get me wrong, sometimes I mean that doesn't really matter because he still be beating me, but I want to see us at like 100%, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want him been practicing, I've been practicing, and we just been playing and we play. But I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. I might just have to whip out the camera and just record the 1v1s with like the other people. So, and I don't mind posting L's. I posted a lot of L's recently, so it's like that's definitely not like a factor or anything. So hopefully soon I'll get more people, and I don't know, I have ideas in my head, I just haven't executed them either. So, and not to mention like a lot of things cost money, and I've been trying to save like my money so that I can so that way I can go on trips at the end of the year, which I have a trip planned out, and that's coming in next year. So it's like the beginning of next year, so I'm excited for that, and I'm gonna try to vlog for show. And I apologize ahead of time for this dude literally squeaking, just squeak, you know what I'm saying? But I think he ended up stopping. He was doing a drill behind the camera, which is really annoying that you're gonna hear this squeak for a little bit. But right now I am off to a rough start, and I know he mad that I hit that banker, but like, what can I say? This is kind of how our 1v1s go. Like he makes a lot of tough like 1-point shots, but sometimes when I catch fire from 3, man, it's kind of like, dang, bruh. But like, geez, man, the squeaker and I'm missing that layup. Come on, man. I gotta be better, bro. I gotta be better. I have been recently trying to get my cardio up, and I feel like has been working, but I haven't been consistent at the gym. So I gotta be consistent with the cardio and the gym, so that way I'm peak form. Right now I'm just half form. And at the beginning of the year, I wasn't peak form, but I was like strength wise, I was almost there. But my cardio was bad. Now my cardio is good, but my strength's bad. I'm like, dang, bro, trying to find the balance is like impossible. But we're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep grinding. Alright, now we're putting up some points up on the board. 5-3. Your boy hit him with a nice little fader. But your boy is not hitting his threes this game. I don't know, bro. Sometimes I'd be really inconsistent with the threes. But like that also is like the shot that always typically keeps me in the game. Right now, obviously, it's not keeping me in the game. I'm kind of getting spanked right now. Belt to you know what. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say, I don't know why, but when I was playing on this court specifically, Buddy was feeling himself crazy, disrespectful. Anyways, when I was playing in this court with these Kyries that I'm wearing currently, I was just slipping and sliding everywhere. I'm not trying to make an excuse or anything, because I still, you know, was clamping up, even though the score says otherwise. But you know what I'm saying, made everything as difficult as possible. Another tough shot, you know, great defense. Clapping it up. But yeah, I was just slipping and sliding, and I felt like I didn't let it affect me too much. Hey, that lucky bounce, let's go. But I didn't let it affect me too much because I just was just so determined not to lose, bro. Like the intensity in this game specifically, I just did not want to lose, bro. As I hit back-to-back threes, and just like that is tied game. Let's go. But yeah, dang, bro, I was really feeling myself with that last shot. I really thought it was gonna hit, not gonna lie, but I knew as soon as I shot it, it low-key slipped. But I was like, maybe there's a chance, maybe there's a chance. Unfortunately, I missed. So hopefully I pick up the pace, because I'm not trying to lose another one. Been on a losing streak on the channel recently, man, and it stinks. I hate losing, I really do, especially because I be talking trash sometimes. And never mind. Delete the clip. But yeah, I be talking trash sometimes to my boy, and he be low key, he be giving me the work sometimes. But like what is that shot that just went in, bro? Like what? Anyways, he be giving me the work, but then I give him the work too, because he don't be playing defense like that. But this game, like I said, this game was like a lot more intense than our usual 1v1s are, which is really good because it just, you know, it just shows how much we're trying to push each other to just play better. So he knows my weaknesses and I know his weaknesses, and we just somehow like figure it out, try to make buckets out of these things. I was so close to making that shot. So, but that's the way of improving, you know, 1v1 skill, like the old-fashioned people back in the day, back when, you know, you had people just working in the gym. They would like work on their skill, but they were also 1v1. They get better in the game, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just stay silent for the last minute or so, and y'all are just gonna watch the rest, and you'll see who ends up winning and what the outcome is. But yeah, your boy came out with the W. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. More content coming soon, and I'll catch you guys in the next time. Peace.